recorder on. So thank you for putting the recorder on, Rob. Now we'll become a bit more serious. So welcome to the beginning of our year. Can you believe it? We are in 2026 and exciting times ahead. We don't want to focus too much on what's going on in the world. We need to be focusing in on our own lives, our dreams, and everything else that near life provides for us. So I was a little bit betwixt and between. Hello, Gillian. Nice to see you down in Howick. So I was in a debating space in my head as to whether we should keep this meeting at this time or whether we should change it, etc. And it just seemed to me logical that we keep going at this time until another logical space appears. As we move into the new year, I was also thinking program, what are we going to do this year? And Monica recently, Monica Ross, not Monica Dube, I don't know if you did Monica Dube, but maybe you will after what I have to say now. I discovered this AI thing that everybody's getting in a state about. And I have used, help me what it's called again, Rob, Gemini. So I did a little bit of AIing, which I think may be a new word in the dictionary, on Gemini. And up came for me a program that I would like to tell you. So I give credit to Gemini, and we will be tweaking it as we go along for the next 12 weeks. I also heard at that meeting we were at the other day, Isaac, here in Craigle Park, Rory used the term a 12-week year. And I said, why a year? Well, he said, when a year comes to an end, you've got to reassess and start again. So we are going to follow a 12-week year program, which starts today, 17th of January, and we will end on the 4th of April. And I will give you head start week by week as we go along what we will be doing. For old comers, none of us are old. We are we're all as young as we allow ourselves to think. And hello, Mabiki, welcome. Thank you for joining us. Hermine, I see you there too. So although some of it sounds like we've done it 100 times before, there are always new people coming in, and we all need to be reminded a lot of how this business works. And so for the 6-week program, we start off today with getting back to some of the absolute basics. So Rob, could you please pull up quickly for me? Rob's going to do the sharing today, the setting up of your back office and near life shop. So while he does that, I'm just quickly clicking here. So the week's title is called Onboarding and Goal Setting. We're going to look today at the back office and the Near Life Shop website. We then are going to complete the commit to success form and go back over defining your why, and then you get an assignment. And why I'm doing this way, obviously it makes it easier for me. And Bobby has been helping me with getting the program set up, but also I also need every now and then to be reminded of all these very, very important aspects to what makes our business work. Now let me find my Zoom again. Here we go. I seem to be lost my Zoom. Am I still there, Rob?
Yeah.
Can't see myself, but that's interesting. Where would myself have gone now? That
I,
is,
I can see you. It's fine.
you can see me. All right. So without much more ado, Rob, have you shared the set up your back office
Yeah.
out of the Getting Started workbook on page 7? All right. Can I hand over to you then, please?
We're going to page 7.
Yes. Okay. Page. I think it is page 7,
Uh,
I see.
6, 7. exploring the digital tools.
All right. So in terms of doing your business, um, here's Rob's going to run through what's in this Getting Started book on the digital tools. And we will come back to this as well towards the end. But Rob, maybe you could just run through and check that everybody who is here at this meeting have got their websites, etc., up and running. Okay, over to you.
Okay, so it's saying here that you must log into your shopneolife.com, and this is where you'll view reports, update on team activity, and shop for products, and access essential product and business literature, and incentives and events, insightful and personal development material, and so much more. Okay, so to get the maximum out of your back office, take these action steps now. Verify your account information. Go to account in the menu and verify that your information is correct. So I will share, I'm going to, okay, so we're going to look at that. Then update your photo or avatar, which is also displayed there. So let me just share, I'm going to stop sharing on this. And I'm going to share again on this one. Share. Okay, so in this case here, I went to resources and we said we were looking for the 3 and 30 bonuses.
Not right now, Rob. Okay, you can
Okay,
do the 3 and 30. You can
so
do the 3 and 30.
anyway, so there you go to resources, and I just typed in 30 and it's come up with three things. I'm just giving you an example of what it said though. You must go to account and go to my profile. Right, so in your profile, it'll have your name, your number, your email address, and any one of these can be edited. You can see over there, and then your password, your partner's name, and your address, and also your phone numbers and a fax if you like. And here's your URL for your particular site.
I don't think we need faxes anymore. They're gone.
Oh, okay, so here's your avatar. So this is a photograph that you can upload, and you'll see when you log in that is the photograph that appears there. So you obviously put in this case here you put this on your computer and then you can upload it, or on your phone and then you can upload it. Okay, and then here's your payout preferences. Oh, goodness me, bank details or whatever. So if you haven't that set up and you want to pay out, then that's how you do that. And here, would you like to receive special promotions and taxes and so on? And here you can measure your manage your website. So yeah, um, you can have a number of email addresses and the phone numbers here. So just the only thing that sometimes is not as correct is that sometimes we go to +27 and there's a naught there. So you must just make sure that that's set up correctly. I was hoping, okay, I think that's,
And then just look at the little blurb down there that you can write in, Rob. We maybe
okay.
need to go back over ours and reassess it.
So it says a welcome message. So if someone goes onto, yeah, yeah, so what we can do, let's see if it'll work here.
But
So if we,
they give you a custom-made one, but you can actually go and change it if you want to. Rob, I think that's more or less time's up on
yeah,
that.
right.
But that gives you some idea. And then also just show us a little bit the story down below.
Yeah, so here's my story. So when you click on that, see, we haven't logged in on the site here. So this is just what you would see if you had to click on it. So the person comes up. Thank you very much for visiting this. Success stories, just millions of success stories. A club member or distributor, keep in mind,
So
plus a new life.
we're going to, Rob, we're going to change this now because
Okay.
we need to update it. It's a new year. and all those products are not my favorite products.
Okay.
So we have allowed the company to fill it in for us, but we each have um, the right and we should actually be doing that and start the year off quickly by doing that. Thank you, Rob. Thank you very much. I really appreciate what you've just given us because it's given me as well some insight. Thank you, Hermine, for your message there. So the next, just in terms of sorry, if you can you just pull up the main back office from the workbook again, Rob? So on page 7 in the workbook where Rob is doing that, if you go back, so this is what your first homework for the week is to go into your back office there and to actually sort out and make it your own in any way that you can. But there's no point to doing that if you don't think about ways that you can use it. So you're going to go to it. So Rob's gone over there verifying the account information, make sure it's correct. We need to take the fax thing out because they're gone. Customize it and do your own thing. Then, so then, Rob, if you could take it down a little bit to it, connect with our community and social media. Right. So we are at the in a revolution. We can't deny it. It's the world we are living in. Things are changing so dramatically, and we've got all these little code things that we can point our phones at, etc., etc. As you can see on the side here, they've on the screen. So the back office app, I haven't yet downloaded it myself. I just work straight off the computer, but it is a useful tool for you if you would like to do that. If you don't want to be on your phones opening up your browser. But I want to just quickly focus in on connect with our community and social media. So if you're not on Facebook with Neolife South Africa, Neolife Africa, Instagram Neolife Africa, I've forgotten what that TikTok Neolife Africa, YouTube Neolife
Yeah.
Africa, X Neolife Africa, neolife.com website, and Instagram. No, not Instagram. The in
LinkedIn.
is LinkedIn. All right. There's something else you have to do this week. Just like them, connect them, become part of them. So when information is coming through, when I first joined the American one, which is Neolife, whichever one it is there, neolife.com and I found that one on Facebook. I found that there were a whole lot of things coming through that are not yet in South Africa. But we need to get into these communities. I will say it again before the end of this meeting. Please watch that video I put up today of the little chap from Zambia. The way he found Neolife was through going onto Facebook and social media, and he found a distributor there. Thanks, Rob. You can take that one off now. Okay. Can you then take us through to, please, page 21 in the Getting Started book? Now, the choice is yours. It's always each one of us it's up to each one of us. So before we go on to page 21 while he's looking at that, I just also want to say to you, please try and keep a record in your diary, in your mind, on your phone, wherever you do it, of how many times in a week you are sharing your Neolife website. How often are you sharing it? When you're in the supermarket and you find somebody who's battling to find a washing powder, send them there and then, get their number and send them immediately your website. We are having incredible success with one distributor he's actually paying money and doing the Google ads, but he is sharing his website and people are going on there and just buying for themselves as if it would take a lot. So please become mindful of sharing your website as often as you can. And that's also why it's important that you have a good picture there and people can get in and have a look and play around with it. All right, so I want you to please go, Rob, to the page Commit to Success form. All right, well, let's leave it where you are. That's fine. Because the last section we were going to do was the reasons for why we're doing Neolife. So we need to remind ourselves. Please put it into the chat. Any reason for why you're doing Neolife? Why are you here this morning? Why are you giving up this time? Have you got any reasons that you can put into our chat right now on the bottom of this page? Why are you doing Neolife? I'm giving you 1 minute to do that. Thanks, Rob. That's fine. Just stop there at number 1. Yeah, just go down to 7 key criteria. So at the bottom, you can, where Hermine has put up her message. Thank you, Hermine. Any more messages? I would like to hear from you, Isaac, Susan, Hermine, you've already given us a message. Mabiki, Monica Dube, Meryl, Murray, just why are you doing Neolife? Challenging times. Any messages? Anybody know why they're doing Neolife? Fabulous, Hermine. Thank you for the products. Mabiki, for health and lifestyle. Okay, great. Isaac, Monica Dube. All right, so we'll let that run while I'm going to quickly run through the reasons they give us for evaluating any business investment. So the first one, product, service. Do people want and need what I'm offering? And a lot of these statistics are coming up from around the world at the moment, but I'm not going to read through all that except to say to you this. In Africa, the statistics, 75% of people are using a dietary supplement. This is coming through from the States, but obviously 80% of people are using supplements. Someday soon, that will be closer to 100%. Not all supplements are created equally, and educated consumers want the best, etc. So do we want and need what I'm offering? Absolutely. Thank you, Isaac. Timing. Is my product service relevant in today's world? The timing couldn't be better. Because on the one side, if we balance the scale, we've got these incredible products, but people not only need the products, but they need the financial opportunity that comes with it. I heard on 702 radio this week on my way to work, the government was advertising something like 200,000 jobs, and they received 17 million applications. A job was going at my school for a deputy principal. One job, they got 600 applications. Of those 600, 6 were suitable. So people are desperate out there for work. Have we got something that we can offer to them? So what's more relevant than the need for better health? Not much. What about the business opportunity? So side hustles, the side hustle economy is booming, and that's what we're going to be working on, building our side hustles. Will this business be viable long term? Well, so far we're heading very soon to 7 decades. Secrets, is my product service unique in the marketplace? Every product has a Neolife different that sets us apart. And that's why we are here. It's just so obvious that these products work. They are food-based. The science behind them, we are the leaders and were the leaders at the start of this revolution to do with nutrition. Profitability, will it make money? Well, until you can prove it for yourself, but we use the examples around us and we're trying to find out what are these people doing who are making it happen. So you're in business for yourself, but never by yourself. Very important slogan that. You are in business for yourself, but not by yourself. And so, Hermine, thank you for your comment. I'll come back to it in a moment. Yes, there are successful social entrepreneurs around the world who would answer this question with a resounding yes. Rob, please move it up a little bit. 6 is appeal. Is this a business that other people will find fun and interesting. Well, we have no doubt about that. I was hoping that another new member of our team would be here this morning. She's a singer. And the reason she joined was because she was employed by Neolife to sing at the dinner last year. And it was the second year in a row that she's done that. And she saw the energy and the fitness of this bunch of old people, not all old, lots of young ones there. And she thought to herself, I want to be like that. Okay. And then, so fun fact, 74% of millennials and Gen Z, we've got another Gen something or other that's come into existence now, but these people know that their way out of the poverty trap is to become an entrepreneur. And will I make a difference in people's lives, and is it meaningful? We can work to make a living and live to make a difference. We can end the trend of poor health, one person at a time, one family, and that is powerful. Thank you, Rob. Can you turn now quickly to our page on page 21, complete the commit to success form. So, Hermine, to answer your question, and I think that little man in that video that I've shared this morning, I'm going to go and watch that one again and again and again. We saw him on the stage 2 years ago at the convention. They've had president teams meetings going on in Johannesburg this week, and they flew him down from Zambia because he is the outlier who actually proves something, if that makes sense. So we have to keep on looking for the people. And there's so many of the successful people, in my opinion, thanks, Rob, that's perfect, are people who have had no money. And how do they find the money? So they borrow it. They sell a bicycle. They sell a TV. They find a way to do it. The interesting thing about this young man, when you listen to that video, was that he was at school in grade 11, was already dreaming of inventing a fertilizer. And Neolife gave him the solution, which was and is Supergrow. So we have to find the people who have the dream, the people who would like to change their own lives. And so it is a long haul in many ways of finding those people. So I'm going to challenge you each, and I will be in touch with all my own people and you, Meryl and Hermine, over the week. Susan, Monica, B, and Isaac, I hope you will be hearing from your team leaders. This form we're going to email you, and we are also going to put it on WhatsApp, but we're going to email you predominantly this in the next 12 weeks because I think there's so much coming through on WhatsApp, we can't keep up with it half the time. But if you've got an email, and I challenge you, please, to fill in this commitment to success for the next 12 weeks and for the year on why you are doing Neolife. Your plan of action. Rob, just run it down, please. And the 3 daily success habits, and your everything to attend at least one meeting a week. So the Saturday morning ticks that for you. The company meetings on a Monday night and the team meetings on a Thursday night. I can't emphasize it enough. It's a mindset journey. So we are all to thank you, Babiki, better health, extra income, and a lifestyle that will inspire others to join me. Got it. Write it down onto the paper. Stick it up on your fridge. Read it every day. So we become a product of the products. We share the products and opportunity with using that website. If we can't talk to people, find ways to keep putting your name out there with people, building relationships. And then spend 15 minutes a day, minimum, reading, listening, or watching content for self-improvement. And we haven't, I don't know what the time is, Rob. You can take it off now. Thank you. So how many minutes have we still got left, Rob?
10 minutes.
Okay, awesome. So The only last thing I wanted to quickly share with you, I know it's been a lot of talking from Monica and Rob, but maybe Rob, you can do this part. Could you share the two incentives, the the 3 and 30 and the fast start? Now,
Mm.
for anybody who has come in the last, Susan and Isaac, you're the two I can see here. Um, that this the 3 and 30 applies to all of us. You've got to, in your head, if you can't do three, your aim is to get at least one person started a month. You could have one person and one member and one retail customer. What's happening with the people who are using the social media is that retail customers are looking online for products. Um, and it is quite a journey to learn how to do the ads thing. I would be very careful if you don't have the knowledge. But if you're willing to maybe form a little group with some of you who are interested in doing that, we can start trying to learn how to do it. The algorithms are changing all the time, so you've got to keep your finger on the pulse, and looking for the words. You also got to watch out that that Google won't close you down. There's all sorts of challenges with it. However, we can on Facebook be sharing pictures of your dog being washed with LDC. I'm just giving off the top of my head. How you do it is the journey. We have to we keep focusing on it, and and Hermine, and to keep remembering that if somebody wants these products, they will find the way. If they want to make the money, they will find the way. And so not to buy in to the poverty thinking around us, but to try to raise that thinking for into the world that we are living in. It is not an easy space. I am with you. I understand. People are under such pressure at the moment. It's heartbreaking. But if one can be helped, we've done our job. So you've got to focus in on your 3 and 30, and the company will reward you. Can you quickly put up the fast start, please, Rob? So we will share these with you on your emails today or tomorrow before the weekend is up. So for people who are new, it takes sometimes if people don't get success quite quickly, they just drop out. They say this thing doesn't work. Well, the little guy from Zambia shows that it does work, but it does take huge effort. So the company, just move it up, please, are giving out small amounts for people as they start stepping up. So the steps that we have to go through, and this is for Isaac in particular and Susan, and then just to remind us all, you have to become consistent doing it every month. So if you are at a manager level of 500 points, make sure you try to keep that every month. And as you bring in a person here and there, it will go up and you become a senior manager. And when you get to the executive manager, somebody in my team has said, Monica, I want to go out for a dinner when he gets to executive manager. So send me a request for what you want when you get to your executive manager. Monica Dube. um, uh, Somebody is going out very soon, I reckon, for a meal at Monica's expense. Of course, Rob as well. However, besides that, what I really, really want you to look at and study these incentives, and remember that with the fast start, Susan, um, and Isaac, Rory and Nola are doubling it for you. So when you get to your 1,000 rand, they will double it up to 2,000 rand. So it's a huge incentive for people who have got very, very little to see how they can actually just, once they get to 680 rand, on what the company is giving, etc., etc. So it's a little bit technical. I'm not going to go into all of that, but please remember that the company is giving away money just to get people in 6 months up. to see executive manager. So they've changed it from 5 months to 6 months. So Susan, we're going to work with you and Isaac. All right, Rob, you can take that down. So thank you for those of you who have shared here. I love it because it makes us feel as if we're not on our own up here in Joburg. Mabeki for health and lifestyle. Isaac to improve my earnings and empower others. Fantastic. That's the job. And if so many people are looking for jobs, they do not have money for products. Please watch that video over and over and start sharing it. And if you find somebody who would like to do this thing, send that video to them. Say, look, this guy has done it. And thank you, Mabeki. Better health, extra money, and a lifestyle that will inspire others to join me. Any more comments, people?
Just
Thank
five
you. I
minutes.
think we've covered the first week very nicely, I feel. I really appreciate your coming back. I can't tell you what it does for Rob and me. It gives us purpose. It makes us feel worthwhile, and that what we are doing is worthwhile. And so we are also on the journey, also aiming at 3 and 30s, also trying to empower people and help them to change their lives. So let's make that our big mission this year, but at the same time to focus in and to do the personal development that we need to do and to keep on keeping on. Thank you, everyone. Are there any comments? We don't mind positive, negative. No, we like positive comments. But we understand the challenges and we are here to help. If you help us, we help you. Thanks, everyone. Have a lovely, lovely week. And Isaac, I'll see you there this afternoon, I reckon. And Susan, you booked to go to Cape Town's meeting next week. Mabeki, if you are able to come this afternoon, please let me know. And we'll keep in touch with everyone. Have a great week, everyone.
Yeah, I also want
Thank
to
you.
say is I'm obviously free during the week. So if anybody wants to phone me, most welcome.
Otherwise, he'll be phoning you. All right. Have a lovely day, everyone. Take care.
You too.
Cheers.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Thanks, guys.